Hello mga ka-Try! Welcome to episode 9 of Try Robotics. In episode 8, we've talked about the servo and stepper motors as well as their applications. And we also used the Arduino block to program a servo motor. Tonight, as promised, we will go back to our K-12 robot to combine all the things that we learned so far about robotics. We will use the ultrasonic sensor, the LED headlights, as well as the motors to make an obstacle avoidance robot. So, if you're ready, let's begin.
Do you still remember how to program the LED, the ultrasonic sensor in the motors of our K-12 robot? If you don't worry, we'll do just that tonight. So first of all, once again, let's open our Arduino block and together with our Arduino. Now the first thing that we will do is go to K-12 bot block, and once again let's get the K-bot begin and place it there. Now the next thing that we'll do, to remind us how things are done, I would like to get the K-bot that led, and then if you remember from the last time, you can change this to headlight left, and we'll right click on it and clone it, and then we will change this to K-bot headlight right. Alright, and its mode is on, so we need to say we are turning on the LED. Okay, so this is just a reminder. Let's upload this to Arduino and let's see. There, so basically what we did there was just to turn on both of our headlights. Okay, now the next thing that we will do is we will turn on our motor together with the headlight. So let's go to K-12 bot and let's get K-bot motor, place it there, and then let's move it forward and let's make it to the max, which is 255. That's the maximum speed limit, or the maximum speed that we can make for our motor. And the idea there is that we're turning on both headlights and then we are moving the motors forward. Let's upload that. There, so as you can see, it's working. When the light turns on, the motor will also rotate. Now, the next thing that we would like to do is use the ultrasonic sensor. So with that, let's pull this out first, and we will get the serial print. Get data first. Get data, and then let's use the K-bot sensor, and by default that is range in cm, which is reading the ultrasonic sensor, which is exactly what we like. And then perhaps we would like to see the distance of the object. Now what we would like to do is that if the object is less than roughly 5 centimeters away from the robot, we would like to turn on the lights and move the motor forward. So let's do that, and to do that we have to put an if-else statement block here. So let's put that there. Let's move this on the side first. What do we want to do? If the sensor value is less than 5 centimeters, so let's get a test. All right, so we would like to get less than, or sorry, let's make it more than. I'll explain to you later. Let's get the variable and let's make it 5 centimeters. Okay, let's copy this and place it inside there. So what we want to do is that if the value of if the object is more than 5 centimeters away from the robot, we would like to move the motor forward. So that means the robot will go forward. Let's place it here, there. Now, what if the motor is less than 5 centimeters, or the object is less than 5 centimeters? So of course, we would like to stop the motor and turn off the LED. So let's clone that one. Okay, let's change this to off. This one is also off, and this one to stop. Since the motor is stopped, you don't need to actually change this to 0, but you can if you want to. But even if you put a number there, since you already told the motor to stop, it doesn't matter. Now let's see how it works. There. So basically what's happening now, if we open our serial monitor, so the reading is around 27. You see there, the distance of the object that it reads is 27 centimeters. So I'll place something on top. See there, so this is definitely less than 5 centimeters. It's showing me 4 or 5, and you see what's happening. It stopped, and sometimes it's turning on because the robot is resetting and you need to read again. That's why you see it stopped, and then when it tries to read again, when I move a little bit, it's sensing that. But you get the idea. When the robot is near an object, it will stop the motor. But it's a bit erratic, right? So why don't we put a delay? So let's put a 1 millisecond delay here. And let's add another delay here, and let's see if that would improve its functionality. Let's upload that to our robot. There. Now let's open our serial monitor. Once again, it's showing us 27. And if I place an object in front of it, you see that it's completely stopped. So that's the behavior of our robot. Now, we would like to do something more. What we would like to do this time is that if it detects an object, it will stop for 1 second, and then it will turn right. So the idea is that, okay, so I saw an object, and then I will stop, and then I will move back first because there is an object in front of me. So after moving back, then I will turn right, then move forward again. So let's do that. Now the motor is stopped for 1 second, and then let's clone this one. Okay, so what I want to do is turn right. or let's do an extreme right, and let's make the speed for 255, extreme right for 1 second, and then let's just show an LED. Since we are turning right, then we will be using the headlight right, and we'll turn that on, and we will do that for 1 second. But to make it better, I will move the delay at the end. Okay, so basically, sorry, before we turn right, we have to move backward first. So I'll clone this one, and then I'll change this to reverse. Okay, so I will stop. So I will move forward first, and then when I see an obstacle or I see an object, I will stop the motors, and then when I'm stopped for 1 second, I will go back first, reverse for another second, because I know that there is an object in front of me, so I need to go back. But since we are reversing, let's remove the LED. Let's remove this one and place it there. Okay. So basically what we're doing is that when the range is greater than 5 centimeters, we are moving forward our robot. And then if there is an object which is less than 5 centimeters in front of our robot, what we will do is we will stop the motor. We will turn off the headlights as well. And we will do that for 1 second. After stopping, we will reverse our robot to get away from that obstacle, and we'll do that for 1 second, and then we'll do an extreme right because we already know that there is an obstacle in front of us. So we try to go right and turn on the right light, and we'll do that for 1 second, and then it will go to the first loop again. There it will detect if there is an object. If there's none, we will move forward again our robot. Okay, so let's upload that to our robot. Moving forward because there is no obstacle. Now let's place something there. Okay, it's reversing, and then it's turning right. If I remove the object, then it's moving forward. I can place the object again. I will reverse and then turn right and then move forward. Okay, so it works. Now let's do this. Let's see how it works on the floor.
Now, do you remember I told you before that if you have projects, you can share it with us, and so that we can showcase it on the show? Well, tonight we will showcase one of the projects of Sir Aldrin, which is the smartphone controlled wheelchair. Let me show you the video. That's it for tonight, mga katry. I hope that you learned something from our episode tonight and that you enjoyed the show. If you do, please click the like button and follow us. And do you also want to showcase your projects? Well, that is very much welcome. Just send us a message and we'll showcase your project in our future episodes. And please share our videos to your friends who might be interested in robotics too. Until next week, mga katry.